pass, man. All these things have to come to pass. All the prophecies must be fulfilled, man. All right? And that's why the so-called white man's ruling now. All right? Where's that one? He that will let. Yeah, let it will now let. Second Thessalonians 2:7. Thessalonians 2:7. Thessalonians 2 verse 7. All right, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. All right, what was the mystery of iniquity, man? The mystery of iniquity is going into the Edomites, man. All right, because these Edomites were ruling back then, man. The Romans are Edomites, man. All right, when you look up Herod was known as an Edomite, man. The Herodian line, man. All right, so we know through history that the so-called white man are Edomites, man. That the Romans were Edomites, the Greeks were Edomites. All right, his father was Antipater, man, and Antipater was known as Antipater the Idumean, okay, which Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom. All right, so this is how we know through history, all right, and also prophecy. The so-called white man is the Edomites of the Bible. All right, the so-called white people are Edomites according to the Bible, through prophecy and also through history, man. It's undeniable. Okay, and the Rothschilds, the elites of the society, they know that. Okay, they know that they're Edomites. They know that they're prophesied to go into slavery. Okay, and it's gonna be evident real soon, man. All right, it's gonna be evident real soon. Okay. Because, like I said, Antipater was known as an Idumean, and Antipater was what? Was a Roman, man. All right. So the Romans who were ruling in ancient Rome were Edomites, man. They were descendants of Esau. We know that. And the Edomites were actually prophesied to go into slavery under the Israelites. All right. So the so-called white man could try and duck and weave the truth. You can't duck and weave this truth, man. This truth is going to hit you every time, man. All right? You can't Floyd Mayweather this truth, man. This truth is too powerful for you, man. All right? And people are just waking up by the day, man. All right? Like the brother, the elder Ariala says, he said he goes on social media, and when he observed that, he said, listen, man, there's hundreds of thousands of people who know that they're Israelites, man. Talking about so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Hundreds of thousands, man, who woke up to the fact that they're Israelites, man. All right? So this is a movement that is ever growing, man. And it's going to continue to grow until the time that Yahushua comes back, man. All right? Let me continue with that, man. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. All right. So who's letting, man? It's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua who's letting these Edomites rule, man. All right. It's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua who's letting these Edomites rule, man. All right. Who put them in that seat in the first place. All right. But they're gonna be taken out of that seat. All right, and they're going to be taken out of that seat violently, man. All right, we're not going to ask these Edomites, do you want to step down from the throne? That's not how it's going to go down, man. It said the saints shall take the kingdom, man. All right, and that's what's going to happen, man. The Most High let them rule, but there's an appointed time where their rulership is going to be done, man. That time is swiftly coming, man. That time is very close. All right. Not much longer you're going to have a McDonald's on every corner, man. Not much longer, man. All right? Because the Most High set these Edomites up to do one job, man. That's to destroy the planet, to destroy the minds of the people, to spread their philosophy. All right? So that's what they did, man. Their job is basically accomplished, man. There's not much more they can do, man. All right? There's not much more they can do. All right? The amount of wickedness that's on the planet due to these Edomites, there's not much more that they can do. No much more wickedness that they can do, man. They have animal brothels, man. That's one of the craziest shit I ever heard in my life, man. Animal brothels in Europe, man. They're actually having sex with animals, man. Prostituting animals in Europe, man. Yeah, these people are sick, man. They cannot continue to rule the planet, man. This is not how the world is going to be run forever, man. All right? There has to be a time where the Most High is going to intervene. All right? And every time he intervened, before he intervened, what did he do? He sent his prophets out. He sent his prophets out to condemn that certain kingdom, man. All right? He sent the men of the Lord out to condemn that certain kingdom. Okay? And that's what we're doing out here, man. We're condemning this place. We're explaining what's going to happen. We're explaining why it's going to happen. All right? So that when it happens, nobody can say that they didn't hear it, man. No one can say that they never passed by someone preaching the truth, man. All right? Someone that was telling them the truth of the Bible. They didn't pass. The Israelites are all over, man. The Israelites is the fastest growing movement on the planet Earth, man. All right? So we know that the people know about it, man. Like the elder Ariella said, he said that there's about hundreds of thousands of Israelites that know that they're Israelites, man. All right? Hundreds of thousands. Okay? So this is something that's growing, man. And it's going to do nothing but grow until Yahweh Shai comes back and destroys this kingdom, man. All right? And establishes the Israelites as the ultimate power on the planet Earth again. All right? And that's what it says, he who will let, you who letteth will now let, man. All right? He'll let them go on until the time where he's going to cut them off, man. Okay? Because there has to be a judgment, man.
I would like to see.
Jeremiah 49. Okay, this is Jeremiah 49 verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And who was that? That's talking about the Israelites. The Israelites were not supposed to go into captivity, man. They were set up to rule the planet, man. We were set up to rule the planet, all right? We were set up to go into slavery, man, all right? But the Most High did that, right? He did that because of our wickedness, man, all right? So he punished his children, right, which are the Israelites. So let me continue with that. They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. So we drunk of that cup of slavery, of oppression, all right? That was the cup that he's talking about, man, the hell, all right? And art thou he that shall surely go unpunished? Right? So that's talking about the so-called white man, all right? These Edomites, art thou he that shall surely go unpunished, man? He had his children, man, the apple of his eye, man, go into hardcore slavery, man, all right, and be slaughtered, man, women and children, man, all right? What do you think is going to happen to you for doing it? All right? Right? Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, right? But thou shalt surely drink of it, okay? So the Most High is gonna make you Edomites drink of that cup, man. That cup of slavery, that cup of death, destruction, man. You're gonna fall by the sword, all right? You Edomites are not gonna get away scot-free, man. I don't care what your pastor, your local pastor told you, or your local neighborhood, friendly neighborhood black guy told you, man. All right, so-called black guy told you, all right? Oh, he's okay, he forgives you, man. What the hell with that, man? The Most High is who matters, man. The Most High hasn't forgiven that, man. The Most High is watching this, man. All right? And he's setting up the time for you Edomites to go into slavery under the Israelites, man. He's setting up that time, all right? And that time is fastly approaching, man. All right? Let me read that again. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, right, have assuredly drunk it. And what was that cup? That cup was slavery, right, was slaughtered, all right? That was the cup that the Most High is speaking about here, man. All right? That's the cup of death, destruction, slavery, all right? And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished, right? Since they weren't supposed to drink of the cup, but they drank of the cup, man. They weren't set up to go into slavery, but they went into slavery, all right? But you who did that, talking about you Edomites, are you going to go altogether unpunished, all right? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely